Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Great English Podcast. I'm Catherine, and in today's episode, we'll be diving into the world of online careers and how they can help you improve your English skills. Listening to English conversations is a fantastic way to boost your listening, speaking, and comprehension abilities. And remember, if you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe to our podcast for more insightful episodes. Hey, Andrew, how's it going?
Hi, Catherine. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good, but you don't seem quite yourself today. Is everything okay?
Well, to be honest, I lost my job last night, and it's been weighing on my mind.
Oh no, Andrew, I'm so sorry to hear that. How did it happen?
They told me the company is shutting down, and I'm not sure what to do next.
That's tough. But don't worry, we'll figure this out together. Have you thought about exploring new skills or career options?
New skills? I don't know, Catherine. It feels overwhelming right now.
Trust me, Andrew. Learning new skills can open up a whole new world of opportunities, especially online.
Online careers? I've never really considered that. What do you mean?
Well, for example, I've been working as a freelance graphic designer online for the past year.
Really? I had no idea. That's amazing. How did you get into it?
I started by taking a few online courses to learn the basics. Then I built a portfolio and started looking for clients on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr.
That sounds interesting. But I don't know where to start. Can you suggest some online career options?
Absolutely. There are so many options out there. You could become a web designer, a content creator, a digital marketer, a virtual assistant, a software developer, or even start your own e-commerce business.
Wow, that's a lot to think about. How do I figure out which one is right for me?
Think about what you're good at and what you enjoy doing. For instance, if you love solving problems and working with technology, software development might be a good fit. If you're creative and enjoy design, web or graphic design could be perfect.
I do enjoy both technology and creative tasks. Can I combine those interests?
Definitely. Many online roles blend technical and creative skills. For example, digital marketing involves both analytical thinking and creativity when designing campaigns. Content creation and social media management also require a mix of both.
That sounds like a great balance. I'll definitely explore those options. But how long does it take to become proficient in these skills?
It varies depending on the skill. For example, becoming proficient in web development might take 1 to 2 years of consistent practice. But remember, dedication and continuous learning are key.
That makes sense. But how did you manage to get clients when you first started?
Great question. Initially, I used online marketplaces like Upwork and Fiverr to find clients. These platforms are great for building your portfolio and gaining experience.
And now?
After gaining some experience, I started getting more consistent work and even established long-term relationships with some clients. Recently, I've been considering transitioning to a full-time, remote job for more stability.
That sounds like a solid plan. But don't you miss the variety of project-based work?
Sometimes, yes. Each project brings its own challenges and learning opportunities. But having a steady job allows me to focus on honing my skills without constantly searching for new clients.
That's true. A stable job does sound appealing. What are some other benefits of working from home?
Oh, there are plenty. For starters, No more soul-crushing commutes. You can use that time for yourself, maybe even enjoy a hobby or exercise.
That's a huge plus. But does working from home really make you more productive?
Absolutely. Fewer distractions mean you can focus better on your tasks. Plus, setting up a dedicated home office helps signal to others that you're working and shouldn't be disturbed.
What about work-life balance? Is it easier to manage when working from home?
Definitely. You can create your own schedule, which means you can balance work with personal activities. Just make sure to set boundaries and not overload yourself.
That's good advice. But how do you stay connected with colleagues?
Technology bridges the gap. Virtual meetings, team chats, and video calls keep you connected. Plus, you get to wear comfy clothes during those calls.
That's a nice perk. But what about burnout? How do you avoid it?
Learning to say no is crucial. Don't take on too much, and remember to take breaks. Stretch, walk around, and recharge. Your well-being is important.
Thanks, Catherine. You've given me a lot to think about. I'll definitely explore these online career options.
I'm glad to hear that, Andrew. Remember, exploring different paths is essential. Who knows what exciting opportunities lie ahead?
You're right. Thanks for the support, Catherine. Can you tell me more about your journey as a freelance graphic designer? How did you handle the initial challenges?
Of course. When I started, the biggest challenge was building a portfolio without any prior experience. I decided to take on some smaller projects for free, or at a low cost to get my foot in the door. This helped me build a portfolio and gain testimonials from clients.
That's a smart strategy. Did you face any other challenges?
Definitely. There were times when work was slow, and I worried about finding the next project. Networking and continuously improving my skills helped a lot. I also learned the importance of maintaining a professional online presence through LinkedIn and a personal website.
Maintaining a professional online presence sounds crucial. How did you go about it?
I made sure my LinkedIn profile was up to date with my latest work and skills. I also created a personal website to showcase my portfolio, blog about design trends, and share client testimonials. This not only attracted potential clients, but also established my credibility in the field.
That's impressive. I've heard a lot about the importance of a personal brand. Did you do anything specific to build yours?
Yes, I focused on being consistent with my brand. I used the same design style across all platforms, regularly posted updates about my work, and engaged with others in my field. Building a personal brand takes time, but it's worth it.
It sounds like a lot of work, but it is also very rewarding. What do you enjoy most about working as a freelance graphic designer?
I love the creative freedom and the variety of projects I get to work on. Each project is different, which keeps things interesting. Plus, I get to work with clients from all over the world, which is a fantastic way to learn about different cultures and perspectives.
That sounds amazing. Speaking of working with clients from around the world, how do you handle communication and time zone differences?
Communication is key. I use tools like Zoom and Slack to stay in touch with clients. I also set clear expectations about availability and response times. As for time zones, I try to be flexible and find meeting times that work for both me and my clients.
Those are great tips. I'm feeling more confident about exploring online careers now. Any last pieces of advice for someone just starting out?
Be patient and persistent. The beginning can be challenging, but don't give up. Keep learning, stay adaptable, and network as much as possible. And, most importantly, enjoy the journey. Each step brings you closer to your goals. Be patient and persistent. The beginning can be challenging, but don't give up. Keep learning, stay adaptable, and network as much as possible. And, most importantly, enjoy the journey. Each step brings you closer to your goals. Now let's talk about all the vocabulary that we have used in our conversation.
I was reading about job opportunities online, and I came across a few terms that I'm not entirely sure about. Can you help me understand them?
Of course, Catherine. I'd be happy to help. What terms are you unsure about?
Well, first, what does weighing on my mind mean? I've heard it before, but I'm not entirely clear on its definition.
Weighing on my mind means something is causing you a lot of worry or concern. It's like having a heavy burden of thoughts or emotions.
I see. Thank you for explaining. How about the word exploring? It seems straightforward, but I want to make sure I'm understanding it correctly.
Exploring means looking into or investigating new possibilities. It's about searching for or examining different options or opportunities.
Got it. Thanks for clarifying. Next up is overwhelming. I've heard people use it to describe situations, but I'm not entirely clear on its meaning.
Overwhelming means feeling like something is too difficult to handle because there's so much of it. It's like feeling swamped or inundated with tasks or emotions.
Ah, that makes sense. Thanks for explaining. Now, what about freelance? I've heard it in the context of work, but I'm not entirely sure what it entails.
Freelance work involves being self-employed and taking on projects or assignments on a temporary or contract basis for different clients. It's about working independently rather than being employed by one company full-time.
I see. That sounds like an interesting setup. Thanks for the explanation. What about the platforms? I've heard the term in various contexts, but I'm not entirely sure what it means in the context of online work.
Platforms are online services or websites that help connect freelancers with clients looking for specific skills. They serve as digital marketplaces where freelancers can showcase their talents and find potential clients or job opportunities.
I see. That sounds like a useful resource. Thanks for explaining, Andrew. How about portfolio? I've heard it in the context of job applications, but I'm not entirely clear on its definition.
A portfolio is a curated collection of projects, samples, or achievements that demonstrate your skills, abilities, and experience in a particular field. It's like a visual resume that showcases your work to potential employers or clients.
That makes sense. Thanks for clarifying. Now, what does the digital marketing entail? It sounds like a broad term, but I'm not entirely sure what it encompasses.
Digital marketing involves promoting products or services using online platforms, combining analytical thinking and creativity. It includes various strategies such as social media marketing, email marketing, search engine optimization, and content marketing.
I see. It sounds like a multifaceted field. Thanks for explaining. Lastly, what does burnout mean? I've heard it used to describe exhaustion, but I'm not entirely clear on its definition.
Burnout is a state of physical or emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, overwork, or pressure. It's like feeling completely drained or depleted due to an excessive workload or responsibilities.
Thanks, Catherine. I appreciate all the advice and support. I'm excited to start exploring new career paths.
You're welcome, Andrew. I'm excited for you too. And for our listeners, remember, if you found this episode helpful, Please hit the like button and subscribe to the Great English Podcast. Until next time, keep learning and exploring new horizons.
Goodbye, everyone, and good luck on your journeys.
Bye, everyone. Keep pushing forward and stay positive.